I know. It's been a long time. We'll talk about it. So yeah, it's been about 3 months since I've put out a video. I made a handy dandy chart here to talk about why that is. Number one, back at the beginning of April, I got a new job. That new job sucks ass. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of weekend hours. It's severely hampering my ability to spend any time here in the workshop. Yeah, it sucks. I hate it. Number two, my family and I bought a new house without selling our old house. That's stupid. Don't do that. Anyway, we've been scrambling to sell the old house so we can move into the new house. Number three, I actually have been here. Here's some proof. I did some of this, and a lot of this, and also I did this. I recorded most of that. Whether or not I actually end up putting out an episode on it or what, I'm not 100% sure, but I have actually been here working. Number four, about a month and a half ago, the owners of my workshop, of the place I rent my workshop, sold. Actually, it was up for auction. I think they had back taxes or something, I'm not sure, but it went up for auction and another guy bought it. I've managed to work out a lease with him, so I'm not leaving, but unfortunately for about a month, there was no power here. I can't work here without power. Not that I would have spent a ton of time here doing it, but I probably would have had an episode out about a month ago had I had power here, and I didn't. That being said, I'm back. So at the end of the last episode, I had just put on this seat, and then I stood back and I admired it. Oh. So now let's jump right into it. Since I'm reusing the original wiring harness, all I gotta do is clean it up, put some heat shrink, and kind of put it into place. I hate these stock Puch grips they put on all the old Puchs. So I got some new grips. Nothing fancy, just these, Magura regular grips. They're just a lot more comfortable. These ones dig into your hands. Plus I cut this one to get it off anyway, so that one's gone. I'm gonna clean these up a little bit, a little steel wool on the brakes. Should I paint these? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to. God, I love steel wool. Look how that does. Huh? That's amazing. Holy moly. There we go. Man, that thing was hard to get on there though. Oh, shit. It's got to go through that, doesn't it, or no? Hold on. Yeah, I got to pull this guy back out. I need to go through this top loop. It's alright. I just don't want to mess up these labels. Pull pulled off a label. That's what I didn't want to happen. There's a little hole on top here. The whole wire loom's got to feed through that without pulling off the freaking labels. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking with fire. This grounding wire too. There. Like that. Go in right there. Man, I'm forgetting all this crap. I like to use this dielectric grease on pretty much any connections I make. Just makes these connections more waterproof and longer lasting. When I do my grounds, I like to put it on bare metal, so I've got this painted, so I'm going to come in here with the Dremel real fast and just scrap out that paint a little bit. Let me see here. You know, when I'm editing and I look at all my footage, I quickly realize that about 50% of it is me cleaning hardware. It's a sickness I have. I enjoy it. Off camera, I got this Speedo perfectly clean. I'm also reusing the speedometer cable, so I cleaned out all the old nasty lube that was in there, and I replaced it with new nasty lube. Starting to look like a moped, baby. Oh shit. Damn. So this is gonna go right onto this, just like that. These are gonna go into this side. These are going to go into this side. Then I'll worry about everything after that. Can't wait for the chance to be loved. Of course, using the original loom is so much easier than building your own. You just label the wires when you pull them off and match them back up when you put it back on. Eventually, I probably will get a CDI for this, but for now the points are fine, so the original coil is going back on. I'm not even going to tell you how much time I spent cleaning this stupid petcock. Very nice. We are getting there. I got this this Bang 15mm Bang clone from Treats during their 22% off sale, which brought it under 40 bucks, which is a pretty good dang deal. The real Bang 15mm is 110 or something like that. And I had read real good reviews about it, and after just pulling it out and looking at it, the thing looks great. I mean, here's a real Bang. This is a 12 that came on the bike. So this is the 15, but just looking at it, the quality is fantastic. I've had clone carbs before that looked terrible. This one is machined and looks pretty darn nice. So anyway, I'm gonna pull it apart. There's, you know, sometimes you can pull better pieces off of your old Bang and put it onto these clones to make a hybrid, and so you'll have something that's worth a damn. Anyway, I haven't even opened it up yet, so I'm gonna open her and see what's in there, and then rob the parts off of this that I need. Shipped with an 82 jet. I don't think I'm going to be anywhere close to an 82 jet. It all looks great. I can't believe this carb was only 38 bucks or whatever. All right. Let's make sure I don't get my parts mixed up. This guy goes over here. Let's pull apart the old 12. I've already got it most of the way. One thing I do know I want is this choke and this bendy intake here I'm gonna want as well. You know, I think I can just use this whole top assembly on the new carb. All right, stop. You see what I'm doing here? Don't do this. That thing's spring loaded, and it's pointing straight at my face. If that spring lets go before you get it on the throttle cable, that needle will shoot up directly into your eyeball. Ask me how I know. $64 was what was in the 12. I'm going with, this one is an 82. I'm going with with a lot less, I think. So I think I'm gonna go with 75 at first, and then we'll see what happens. But start with a 75. That's 74. That might be it. Open. Close. Open. Oh, she's chooching. I'd say that looks pretty freaking good. Maybe it needs to tilt just a touch to clear that choke. Beautiful. That is a job well done. I'm worried about this filter banging, so I'm gonna put a little bit of rubber there. There it goes. Very nice. Carb, done. Yeah, my camera skills completely suck for this next bit. And it's kind of fiddly, so I probably should have shown it up a lot closer. Anyway, this is me putting the cable for the starter clutch in. And I hope you can see it enough. I had to flip this. I was putting this thing on and I realized it was hitting on this coil way too much. I had this thing on backwards. The little bracket that attaches to the engine was on backwards, so I flipped it around. I thought I hit record and I didn't. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's the only thing I've done is I flipped this around because I put it on backwards. Now you can see that the cable here runs without any issue and opens up for me. Yeah, I might shove something in there to keep it open while I attach this up on the lever. There we go. That gives me a little extra playroom up top because I've got that socket holding it. And so begins cable extravaganza, putting in all the cables here, and some of them are new, but I didn't actually have to buy them. They were just laying around my shop, so I had new cables already, so I'm not adding that into the budget. But yeah, here's me doing all the cables, making sure they're good. Stay away for the chance to be and a couple more little fiddly things, like putting the spring on the center stand. And running fuel lines. Yeah, good. Didn't catch that one. Zoomed in, baby. Didn't see me falling off of my stool. There we go. We're getting there. The most expensive thing I've bought for this moped are the new stickers. 50 bucks, which is expensive, but I do gotta say, they are fantastic quality. They look awesome. Anyway, I'm hoping that this is the finishing touch. My wife's coming over to my workshop tomorrow to look at it, so I'm gonna put these on so she gets the full effect. These things are nice, and I mean it's got everything. So worth 50 bucks? Well, yeah, I guess, since it's the only place you can buy really nice stickers. So I think it's worth what somebody will pay for it, and I'm stupid enough to pay for it. So. While stripping off the old stickers, I took really detailed pictures with rulers and whatnot to make sure I got the placement exactly right. Alright, I just had to peel some of those off. That's all the black ones. I actually had these clear ones, and they send both. So I pulled off all the black ones. I'm putting the clear ones on now. Perfect. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Alright, with her starting to look pretty darn good, I think this is a good time to end this episode. The next episode will finish her up. I promise it won't be 3 months from now. Thanks for watching.